Hello everyone and welcome back to part 8 of Robert's Rebellion. We are playing as House Lannister, and in the last episode, the Reach rose up in rebellion against His Majesty, the very young King Aegon. So, right now we are trying to support the king and gain his favor, and we have one army here sieging out parts of the Reach, and another army here following the main royal force. So we're just about to join in on the Battle of Woodbourne. So without further ado, let's get into it. Yes, and there we go. An overwhelming victory with 50,000 men there. You'd expect it to be. That's 2 victories now. 2 battles of Woodbourne. Or is that the same battle? Well, they lost 4,700 men. We lost under 300 men. They call it the Slaughter at Woodbourne. And this was another slaughter where we just beat 9 of them. Very nice. We'll just continue following the King's army there. While our siege force here, 8,000 led by myself, are just about to take the rest of Daisyfield. We just need to take the barony of Lenshield, and then we should have all the castles in the province. The war is going very well, though. We should have victory fairly soon. I mean, the rebels don't have too many soldiers to speak of. And we're already just invading their territory. Oh, here we go, though. 13,000 Reachmen have engaged in the Battle of Rustford against 3,000 men from Great Cran. We're following the king into this other battle against 4,000 men. So, interesting tactic. They held back 4,000 men here to hold the Great Fork so we couldn't get past while the Reachmen engage. Ooh, but that battle has turned a whole lot bigger. And, yeah, in fact, our allies are going to be more than enough to win that for us. We won the Battle of the Great Fork. 200 of our men were lost to 4,000 almost killed from them. Yikes. Only 13 survivors. And we're about to join into the Battle of Rustford, which should be an even bigger victory, the way it's going. And there you go. The slaughter at Rustford. 7,000 of the Reachmen were killed. 6,000 managed to escape as survivors. We lost 3,000 of our own, but still an overwhelming victory. Have we maxed out the battles? Because we don't seem to be getting any of these. Battle of Rustford 50%. Yeah, score cap to 50%. I assume it's because of when the war started, because that's usually the thing that modifies it. So, yeah, we just need to take more and more of their land. But we should have Lenshield very soon. Then 20 days. Faction created against the king. Now what is this? Another Liberty faction. Led by Lord Willem of Gold. Oh, that's against me. Against the king is this one. Lord Alaric of Strongbox. Interesting. One of the Claw Isles. Very bold of you to plot a different faction when this Liberty War is just about to be squashed, but, you know, go for it. We can go for Oaken Rills now. Barricade is a pretty well defended castle, or at least the fort level is decent. It's that, or we could just go to Florin. Slightly worse fort level there. Oh no, let's just take Windflower. It's only the one castle, so that should be incredibly easy. Meanwhile, the King's armies are still patrolling around the Crown Lands and around King's Landing. And there's still no one in our territory. To the sensible Tywin, I have prowled through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the lordship of Dawngate. Very good, very good. We finally created a claim for ourselves on Dawngate. See it done. We want to create a couple of claims here along the border, so that we can take some land from the Riverlands if we do go to war with them. That's certainly not the only province I want to take from them. Let's fabricate a claim on Wishir as well. We want to get these southernmost lands. Ooh. Keep accidentally changing the campaign map. There's another couple of big battles. The Battle of Briar Crest, 70,000 of us engaged. That was just a slaughter. And then the Battle of Fishdirt. Yeah, only 200 of them. These are hardly battles, really. I wonder if we wouldn't be better off just focusing on sieging the Reach fully, like bringing our army here now, because they really don't have... Yeah, they don't have enough attackers anyways, so we're going to disengage here, stop following, or detach, rather, and we're going to send Lord Andros down south here to Windflower, where we'll hope to gather with Tywin. That should speed up our sieging. I don't know if we can separate the trebuchets at all. No. Yeah, so that's just gonna have to go as a separate force. I was able to fetch a secret gen it tries to protect. I'll hand you the evidence I found, but only if my service is rewarded fairly. I feel like people keep trying to get me to pay for these secrets I don't want to know. I'm not interested. It's probably another secret about my sister's adultery, and I'd rather not know that. Go siege the province of Vergebloom. Very low-level castle holding. Should be fine for you. And another stewardship perk. We will take... It is my domain now. Yes. Almost working our way up to that avaricious trait. 40 days you'll have that done. This will take 4 months. And there you go. Windflower is ours. We will move in to try to take Florin. Now with 2 armies it should be much faster. A merchant has sent me a sample of seeds. Plants he claims are good for health and mind. I must admit I have little experience in nurturing plants. But how hard could it be? Yeah, I think we're just going to sell them. They must be worth something. I don't think Tywin's going to become a gardener at this point. At least not right now in the middle of war. Maybe during peacetime, you know? But I don't think this is the time to go gardening. $60 more days before that falls. Let's see some of these unread messages. We have some prisoners we can ransom, so let's do that. Renfred Borny. Because they're mostly just minor lords and family members of minor lords. Lord of Besmill. We took Besmill, didn't we? Yeah. So you won't be making much income. We will just hold your son. I mean, he's your heir, so you will eventually pay me for him, I'm sure. Negotiate alliances with Lord Garyon and Lord Daemon. We don't need those. And we can demand hostages, which doesn't really make much sense for me right now. Wars. Yeah, no. Yeah, our whole council is pretty satisfied. He's working on intrigue. Interesting. Is it just because his support gives me intrigue? Because that's what he's good at? I think so. By the 7 who are one, Meredith is my daughter? Oh. That my one-time acquaintance Eileen became pregnant out of wedlock is known to all. But my exact involvement was kept secret. Until now. So, it seems the paramour I had during our journey to the Crown Lands in the middle of the war has given birth to a daughter, Meredith Shearer. Interesting that she has a last name when her mother doesn't. All this time. Unexpected reunions. My lord, my heart would not know no rest until I found you again. It is I, Eileen. Surely you remember me, my darling? I cannot believe my eyes. The beautiful woman I indulged in many moons ago has shown up at court. Besides her stands what appears to be her daughter, and I cannot help but react to her age. So, apparently we've given birth, or no, we haven't given birth, but we've sired another daughter. And she is intelligent and pretty. Actually quite good. Have her join our court. I think we might. Because she is, after all, even if she's a bastard, you know, she is half Lannister. And I do think Tywin does care about his family. So let's do it. Let's bring you into court. House Shearer, the first of her line. Guess that's the name she picked for herself. Oh. So the first castle has fallen, Verge Bloom. And now we are still trying to take Florin, which will take another 3 months. Do we have supply? No, not enough to send these men in. How many supplies do you have? You're still well supplied. So... Suppose I'll just march you here to Orchard Hall, since it's just the one keep. We have new prisoners. Eimer Vergebloom, we will ransom, and Callista Vergebloom, we will ransom as well. Is it both your children? Yeah, his only 2 children, so he certainly needs to ransom them both. Oh, and he can't afford it now. Ooh, it's a real shame, Lord Gowan. Maybe you'll have to ransom little Callista when you have some money. Yeah, so we're gonna be that guy. Florin's about to fall, and that should mark the end of this rebellion. There we go, 100%. Hopefully the king will enforce peace, so we don't have to spend too much time here, but I do think... Oh, I wanted to see how much involvement we had in the war. Wasn't quite quick enough. Does it show what we gain? It shows what everyone loses. Well, King Aegon imprisons every rebellious vassal and gains a title revocation reason against each of them. The Liberty faction is disbanded. Its members cannot join factions for 10 years. We've won the war. Well, a success. I don't know what I gained from it, but certainly a success. I suppose this has weakened the reach a lot, which is actually quite helpful. So maybe we should go for war with the reach and not the Riverlands. Because the problem with the Riverlands is that they're still... Oh, are they no longer allied? Oh, what happened? Ned Stark has died. He was slain by Eldon Stonehelm in a trial by combat. I didn't even hear of this. I should really have marked him as a character of interest. But look at that. He's a really good fighter, though. Wow. A random Stormlander knight who killed him in a trial by combat. And that means his young son, who we saw in the last episode, Thurman, has been named Lord of the North. He's only 1 year old. We will mark him as a character of special interest. And Cat rules as regent. And this also means that the Riverlands no longer have any allies. Interesting. So our plan to take most of Pink Maiden can really come into fruition pretty soon. My hope is just to move here towards Atlanta and try to take more of this land until we eventually can maybe take Harrenhal. But yeah, I do want to take most of the Riverlands for ourselves. There are some decisions available to me now, which I will follow, but first let's pin some of these characters. I want to know if they die. Balon's also imprisoned since he was part of the rebellion. Robert is pinned. And Duran we really should have pinned because he's the regent, I believe. Is he still regent? Yes. You are only 13, lustful, bossy, cynical, and impatient. Not turning out too well, the young king. And the Vale. Ah, yes. Uther Arryn. So Jon Arryn has also died. Aged 74. When was this? 2 years ago. Well, we haven't been following the Vale too closely, so that explains that. Are the mountains still locked? Oh boy, I think they are. I think they're still closed off. He did have 2 sons, though, with Lysaron before dying. Lord Uther now rules the Vale. His mother is the regent. And then there's Lord Odwell Arryn, his younger brother and heir. So, decently secure. Did I put you as a... No. So let's pin him as well. And Edmure is set to inherit, of course. Let's unpause. We have enough money to hold some activities or events. And perhaps it is time for a grand tourney. Let's do it to celebrate the end of this war. We will hold a tournament of such grandeur as to be remembered for centuries. Begin the preparations. The tourney of Casterly Rock. Let us hold a tournament of such... Well, we just said this. Have the maester send ravens with an invitation for every likely warrior. I'll watch every joust, of course. We still need to grow our men-at-arms if we can. Let's get more trebuchets. The lords and champions of the realm have arrived, ready to test their mettle in the lists. 100 shields hang on 100 pavilions. The heraldry of houses great and small on proud display. Any warrior with a lance and horse may enter, but only the most skilled will advance to the later jousts. Let us begin. Yeah, we're going to want this at least size 3. Get some more Rainbringers. And there goes all our money, but we do need to invest in these men-at-arms. A nose for profit. Whilst out on a leisurely stroll, the cry of a particular merchant stands out from the regular hustle and bustle of the street. Greetings, my lord. I have an exquisite assortment of wares, if my lord has the coin. As I peer at the myriad of goods in the stall, I can hear Tyrion murmur, "The etchings on that piece must be real, and quite valuable, too." He glances at me with a triumphant smile. So we can get it for 40 gold. Get the expensive trinket, opt for the cheap trinket, where we strike a bargain for 38% chance. I trust your expertise in the area, son and heir. Get the suggested trinket, which has the best chance, really, of me getting stewardship lifestyle experience. Let's do it. Let's listen to him. A successful haggle. We lost 40 gold, but we gained stewardship lifestyle experience. Very nice. We are a bit, you know, we don't have enough money right now, but we will, slowly recover it. Or quickly recover it, actually, because our monthly income is very high. But this is the trinket we just bought, a lucky Westerman coin. Stewardship or stress level +1, and domain taxes +2%. As well as a boost to monthly stewardship lifestyle experience. Very nice. Nice little stewardship boost. The preliminary rounds have ended and many brave competitors are left licking their wounds and nursing their bruised pride. Those who remain in contention ready themselves for the final rounds. The tourney grounds are abuzz with the anticipation, as spectators lay their wagers and competitors make their boasts. Fortune favors the bold. Indeed. Lord Jon and Lord Lyn enter the lists and ready themselves for the next tilt. Their mount paws at the ground, eager to charge. Well, Lyn Corbury against Jon Royce. May the better warrior win. Interesting battle between two Valemen here. And Lord Lyn has triumphed over the Bronze Jon, as you might expect with his better combat skill. The next joust includes Lord Ormond the Lion of Standfast, Ormond Osgrey. He is quite a warrior, to be fair. And he is fighting against Lord Owen of Lace River. I don't even know where that is. May the better warrior win. And it was Ormond the Lion who has won. Thrilling tilt. Lord Ralph of Greenshield versus Lord Clement of Edgerton. May the better warrior win. And it was Lord Clement. They had the same combat skill, but he just edged him out. Maester Estienne and Lord Andros Brax, so he's representing the West here. First, I think, Westerlands knight I've seen. And a random peasant knight. Or not even a knight, just a low-born peasant fighting in the tourney, I guess. He's a decent fighter. He's the master of Claypool. And Lord Andros has triumphed over him? I would hope so. Lord Lewis and Master Lucifer are next. Lewis Liddon, so another Westerman, and another low-born master. We're really getting easy kind of pickings here, but Lord Lewis has lost. And did he die in that joust? Oh, Lord Lewis Liddon was killed in the joust, and I think he was our Castellan. That is a real shame. So his son has inherited. He already loves me. Jonas Liddon, he is the new Lord of Denslane. Not as thrilling a tilt, as some might say. Lord Malcolm Wheaton is next of Grainside. He'll be going against Lord Ryan Footley. Really not a great fighter. And Lord Malcolm has won. But first, before we go to the next list, let's appoint a new Castellan. Looks like it is Intrigue. Or it might just be the role. I think if I change the role, it'll change that. Lord Gerald of Stirling wants the position. He has the lowest opinion and is a powerful vassal, so... yeah, I mean, he's pretty well balanced as well, so let's give him the position. Lord Gerald Serret, congrats. And yeah, indeed, we can reassign his role. Stewardship, Intrigue, Learning, Martial. Although he is best at Intrigue, so we'll just leave him to oversee the realm with Intrigue. Lord Elwood and Lord Hubert are next. So Elwood Rodden and Hubert the Holy Rampton. Good name. And he's won. He is quite the fighter. So no surprise there. Lord Selwyn, look at him, the Even Star. And very low texture armor. Against Lord Lucerys Valerian. Why is he so good at fighting? Wow, I didn't expect him to be that good a fighter. But the Even Star has triumphed. Very well. Oh, it's because he has sea foam. How did he recover that? Lord Malcolm and Lord Selwyn are next. Well, don't envy you, Lord Malcolm, because Selwyn seems like quite a tough opponent, and he's won again. Oh no, a clogged throat suffocation. Red-hot fire in my veins shocks me to wakefulness. The burning scream of flesh crying out for air, for relief, for something. My mouth, my throat clogged? Not stuffed, but blocked by something foul welling up from within. I hack up thick, yellow globules of sickly sweet pus. The stench of death and rotten flesh hanging from each stingy rivulet of phlegm, but it just keeps coming. Help! I need help! Can't breathe. We have a 20% chance of surviving, or an 80% chance of dying. I don't like our odds there. And it's happened! Well, this will definitely slow our plans to invade the Riverlands. Lord Tywin of the Westerlands has given up the ghost at 54 years of age. He choked on Quincy-induced pus. Although quite famous for sharp intellect, he could still not outsmart the stranger. Lord Tyrion ascends to the throne. Being both thrifty and frugal, the realm would surely prosper under his rule. And there we go. Just like that, Tywin has died. And that means Tyrion is now Lord of the Westerlands. We need to make a lot of changes as the new Lord. For one, my sister is Spymaster, and I do not trust that one bit. For now, we have one daughter. She is the heir, Lady Malera. So we do need to try to secure the line more, get some more kids going. Let's get rid of all these bits of advice. And let's appoint a new council. The only people we've retained so far are the Lannisters on our council, so Tyget is Admiral, Cersei is Spymaster, and Kevin is Chancellor. But we're going to reappoint Gerald as Castellan. I think he'll do a fine job at that. We do need to focus on domestic affairs now. Steward, I'll come back to you, but it'll probably be Lord Hubert. Or actually, Kevin, how good are you at stewardship? You're very good. So what if I reassign you? Would you mind? Would you mind if I reassigned you? Come on. Oh, and we still have Lord Landon of Lannisport here. But I'm going to reassign Kevin, so that we can name Lord Tybert as the Chancellor. He's actually really good at that. Marshal will be Andros Brax. Ensure county control in... Do we have Casterly Rock? Yes. I guess most of these places, 57 days won't take too long, so go to Footley Hills. And of course we need a new Spymaster, because we can't leave Cersei at that. I mean, she will definitely plot to kill us. So, I'm afraid, sweet sister, that we are going to have to fire you from your position. And I can see no one better than the Strongboar of Crakehall, one of our most powerful vassals, quite good at intrigue, to replace you. So, Lord Tybalt, congrats. You will be assigned as the new Spymaster. Well, we need a lifestyle choice, and it's going to be stewardship again, because we're really good at that. It's that or we go for diplomacy right now, which could also be helpful. But let's do stewardship at least until we can get avaricious, I think. This will improve our income a lot. So we'll go stewardship and we'll go wealth focus. Our new Septon has endorsed us. Good, good. Lord Leo of the Golden Tooth expects a council position. I'm afraid you don't have any council position I'm willing to give you here. Most I'd be able to give you is probably Admiral, but I'm not going to get rid of Tyget, since he's really not that bad. This guy doesn't even show up. Lord Leo. Yeah, no. Oh, that's a shame. Negotiate alliances. Let's do that. Our uncle-in-law, the Evenstar. How is he? Because he married Sorrel Lannister. Of course. Sorrel, who was my... Oh, okay, my aunt. Very nice. We'll negotiate an alliance with House Tarth. That's actually a pretty strong ally for us. And let's see if we can negotiate an alliance with our Uncle Garyon. I do think we need him more on side than Tywin did. It'll be nice to know he is our ally. And let's ransom John Uffering, since he can pay for it. Alright, let's unpause now. Overall, the realm is, you know, pretty divided, I think, with our ascension to the paramountcy. Honored by your request, and I would be glad to call you an ally. Marvelous news. So we've secured both our alliances. We do have a Liberty faction with now 4 members in it. The Lord of Stirling. Oh wow, that's gotten very big very suddenly. That's not very good. I'm surprised by you, Gerald. I kept you on as the Castellan, and here you are plotting against me. We need to try to sway Lord Serret, because he is a major lord, and we need his armies to stay on our side and not on that Liberty faction. And we can send some gold to Andros Brax. No, we don't have enough. Oof. Let's unpause for now. But they might really rebel at any point, because they do have enough strength in their faction. Is Balon still imprisoned? No. Can we negotiate anything with you? So stubborn. We're really gonna get nothing out of Cersei marrying into the Greyjoys. And she's given birth to 2 Greyjoys, Enos Greyjoy and Haerys Greyjoy. They are both blonde-haired though, so take that as you will. You know. And Cersei is sick right now. I can offer a hostage. Would neutralize threats, or may deter neutralized threats, allowing you to focus your attention elsewhere. I can exchange hostages with Lord Balon. I can give him my heir for any one of his kids. I don't want to do that. Lord Leo Lefford expects a position. Maybe we get rid of Serret, promote Lefford. Because that would at least get him out of this faction. Surely. And he is another pretty powerful figure. But, I mean, yeah, that faction military power is looking awful good. We might need to just lower Crown Authority. Just a touch. If we lower it to High Crown Authority, at least for now, it should appease them enough. So let's do that. Lowers the vassal taxes, vassal levy contribution, all that jazz, but their opinion will be a little improved. So let's pass that law. See what that's done for us. Well, most of the lords on the Liberty faction do like us a lot more, and some have started to leave the Liberty faction. Very good. Well, we sacrificed a bit of power, but I do think that's what we needed to do to stay in power. And now we're being invited to the small council. To my vassal as an influential lord, it is only fair that you have a voice in my council. In recognition, I hereby offer you the position of Marshal of the Iron Throne? Really? I'll accept, but I mean, again, I don't think I'm fit for the duty. I mean, that's what he gave Tywin as well. 41 gold for Lord Andry, sure. I think he was only worth 30. No, that's Ryan Risley. I've been appointed Warden of the West. Well, this faction has finally, it seems, dropped out of being dangerous. And I think with that, we're going to end this episode. We are still trying to stabilize the West, you know, get the lords on our side, but we've made some inroads on that here. We had to, you know, lower the Crown Authority a bit, but it still helped us out. And in 20 years' time, we'll be able to change it back to absolute Crown Authority if we so desire. Tyrion will only be 43, so he should still be alive by then. Till then, I don't think we'll be too affected. I mean, we lost, what, 3,000 men from the vassal levy contribution, and we've lost a little bit of the monthly income, but we're still making 16 a month. So I think we'll be fine. But that's all for now. If you guys did enjoy this, please do leave a like and subscribe. That would help me out immensely. And in the next episode, I suppose we'll try to make some claims on either the Riverlands or the Reach. There's really no telling. I mean, I think the Riverlands is weaker now because Mace has been let go. And they do have one ally, although it's one of their vassals. So we'll probably just try to encroach more on the Riverlands. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, that is all for now. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. Brooklyn.